Good morning, juniors. I woke up like a kid on Christmas morning today. You're going to see that my desktop is already queuing up the Learning Network, the learning blog on the New York Times, because today is the first day of the summer reading contest, and I am so excited for you. I just wanted to walk you through this page. It is a little bit confusing, the steps you need to take to do it, but just so we're all on the same page, and you by no means need to do this today. If you want to submit a comment that would be considered for this week, you actually have until the 24th at 7 a.m. to submit your comment. But this is this week's question. It will be the same question every single week. And that question is, what interested you most in the Times this week? So I thought I would walk you through this. If for some reason you haven't read anything in the Times yet this week, you'll see that all of the major articles are highlighted. So from the Learning blog page, I'm just going to hit read more. To participate, post a comment here by 7 a.m. Eastern on June 24th that answers the question, what interested you most in the Times this week? And why? Maybe the only thing on your mind has been Sunday's mass shooting in Orlando. There's a link to the article regarding that. Tell us what aspect of the news and its repercussions, or what particular article, op-ed, photo, video, or graphic has most captured your attention, and why. To find many free links to Times pieces, you might visit our collection of resources. That's another place to go for free articles. Or maybe you'd want to write about other things going on in the nation and the world, from Brexit, which is Britain's vote to exit the European Union, which is coming up, or the doping scandal at the Olympics in Rio de Janeiro. I believe they just banned the Russian track and field team. I think I just saw that on the Twitter. So that might be an interesting topic. Undocumented valedictorian who gave a speech and sort of outed herself as being an undocumented immigrant in her valedictorian speech, or the Stanford rape case. And these are all obviously hyperlinks to New York Times articles about those issues. So you would click on that, read it, click on a few of them, hopefully, read them, think about whether or not you feel compelled or inspired to write a comment. Maybe your focus has been the Times trending lists. There's a piece about how exercise makes your brain go stronger, or this one, which I read just the other day, about how one of the oldest forms of punctuation may be dying because millennials aren't using it. And that article is really interesting because you may get to the whole end of the article before you realize something really crazy about the way that article is written. So sound off on that if you found it interesting. And then there's an article about a Mr. Softy turf war in New York City. So the point is, it can be serious, hard-hitting sort of news that inspired you, or lighter side stories. Doesn't matter. And then these are all the contest rules that I already shared with you. And some ideas of what the winning, if you click around that page, you'll see what some of the winning comments last year look like. One of them was just a comment on how the kid's going to miss, it was last year, so how he was going to miss Jon Stewart when he signed off the air. So winners from this week will be announced on July 5th. As always, chicas, you need not comment publicly in order to get credit for your 4 comments over the summer. You're, of course, welcome to do more. You're, of course, welcome to comment publicly, but you will need to create an account with the New York Times. You have to provide an email address and a password. And when you do sign up to write a comment, right there, that's where you would write your comment. You would sign up with an email address and a password. Then you can comment. I did that this morning. I just walked through it in case anything odd came up, and it didn't. But I noticed once I signed in, it kept me signed in. So when I'm probably still signed in. Yes. So it's not going to prompt me to create a comment here because it already keeps me signed in. Now it says full name. A lot of the comments I read simply had a first name and a last initial, or just a first name and a location. So you need something in the name spot and something in your location spot. And then you can write your comment and submit, and checking this box will generate an email to you when your comment is published. All comments are read first before they're published. And then what you can do to prove that you've commented is go ahead and forward that email to me. Otherwise, if you are not comfortable commenting publicly online or your parents don't want you to, you're welcome to simply email a comment to me or post it on Edmodo. So I just thought I'd walk you through some of this stuff in case you were willing to or thinking about diving into it this week. Otherwise, I'm really looking forward to hearing what you're thinking about what's going on in the news. And just as a sideline, I actually shared the link on Twitter with the hashtag APLang that it was going to be our summer work, and the New York Times learning blog actually liked our tweet, which I thought was really cool. All right, until next time, have fun with this. Bye.